So we are going to do the blues tonight. The blues. So the blues is one of the United States' oldest musical art forms. It is influential in every U.S. musical art form there is. It just has integrated itself throughout its short life of about 150 years or so. It combines elements of European art music as well as folk music from the British Isles, as well as the heavy influence of African influence. It comes from the south of the United States, coming out of the Mississippi Delta, also Texas, Atlanta, Alabama. It's extremely important. You name a genre that comes out of the United States, and you can find a way that the blues has influenced it, or maybe had a big part of its actual beginnings. The obvious one is rock and roll. The other one is jazz. You can even go to bluegrass. The bluegrass uses elements of the blues. Country music for sure does. You think, what? Well, guess what? Jimmy Rogers, way back in the 1920s, was singing blues yodels. It was no accident. He was borrowing that directly from the influence from the blues. You can even take it into marching bands and Broadway musicals. So we're going to be playing a lot of different artists. You can't go wrong with the blues when you pick the last name King. So B.B. King, Albert King, Freddie King, all those are very influential blues artists. You can't go wrong with somebody that has a descriptive first name like Big Mama Thornton or Blind Lemon Jefferson. You can also start stretching into across the oceans and the British influence on the blues with people like Eric Clapton and John Mayall and the Blues Breakers and the Yardbirds, and then eventually Led Zeppelin that tore the face off the blues, and we're like, what happened there? So you're going to hear some of these folks tonight as we celebrate their music. First up is Emma. Let's give Emma a round of applause. Each of the students will play a fill feature. That fill feature is another way of saying a drum solo. And their fill feature is a self-creation. They came up with it on their own. I try to have a little guidance in different areas, but for the most part, it is theirs. And then we'll go into at least one song after that, so you can applause at any point in between each of these events. You ready, Emma? Let's hear your fill feature. This is Crossfire, made popular by Stevie Ray Vaughan. next, and we're going to hear his fill feature first, and then we're going to go into a song called I Play the Blues for You, and it's one of those Kings, the last name is King, and this is an Albert King song. After we do the fill feature, we'll bust into that for you. Yeah. All right, next up is Miles. And as you'll start to notice some things happening on stage. So the cool thing about the blues is because the blues came out of this folk form that happened mostly in the south of the United States, it eventually came northward into the bigger cities via the railroads and other means to places like Chicago and New York City, Detroit. And so they had the blues started to take on a little more electric form, and that's what you're really hearing tonight, instead of this folk form, which maybe with acoustic instruments, you're hearing the electric version so that it can cut through the din of the city. And so this next one is a song by Wilson Pickett. It comes out of Memphis, out of a studio called Stax Studio. And it's not really a blues song, but Stax has great blues stuff happening out of it. And this is the song that we're going to play. It's called Mustang Sally. It's about a car, like girls as well. So first, let's do the fill feature. You ready? Okay, fill feature. Key up, C, all right. Okay, watch. You're gonna say it. Start playing.
Mustang Sally, guess you better stop your Mustang now. you have to put your back beyond your ground.
Take it out. Nice job. All right. Next up is Titus. Titus will do his still feature, of course, and then we'll go into a song called Nate. Oh no, I almost said the name wrong song. We're doing Hound Dog. Hound Dog was made famous by Elvis Presley, but before there was Elvis Presley, there was Big Mama. Big Mama Thornton was the first. It was written. Hound Dog is this blues song written by two white guys at a time which is like they wrote a blues. And they did. They wrote blues, and they had a bunch of songs back in the 1940s and 50s. But Hound Dog was one of their earlier hits. And then once Elvis picked it up, it was a big hit. Elvis's version is a little different than Big Mama's because one is a female singing about a hound dog, and the other one is a male singing about a hound dog. Yes, you can figure that all out. And so Hound Dog became a big hit with Elvis, but Big Mama was the first. Let's try it. Phil, feature first. TV.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog. It's swooping at my door. Ain't nothing but a hound dog. It's swooping at my door. You can wag your tail, but I ain't gonna feed you no more. When you told me you was high class, but I can see you do that. They told me you was high class, but I can see you do that. And daddy, I know you ain't no good cat. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. It's swooping at my door. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. It's swooping at my door. You can wag your tail, but I ain't gonna feed you no more.
So this is my favorite Chuck Berry song ever. Chuck Berry wrote a lot of great rock and roll hits, but he came from a blues tradition, and he kind of took elements of country music and smashed it together with his blues licks, and out came really great songs like Maybelline and School Days and Roll Over Beethoven and all these amazing songs from the 1950s. And he was the first rock and roll guitar hero. He was it. A lot of important people, but there's no question that Chuck Berry was the rock and roll guy. So this song I've been waiting to play all my life, but Trinity is going to play it tonight, and it's going to be great, fantastic. It's called Nadine, and it's got a very different look than most Chuck Berry songs. But first, let's hear your fill feature. Okay, so 4 counts plus 3. Key is B flat. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
I got on the city bus around the vacancy. I thought I saw my mutual battle walking up the street. I shouted to the crowd, hey, W, you must slow down. I see you, he's out the bus, baby. Honey, is that you? Oh, Nadine. Honey, is that you? Seems like every time I see you, darling, you got something else to do. I saw her on the corner when she took the rubber back. I saw her walking toward her, talking double Cadillac. Pushing through the crowd to get where she was at, and I was gambling and shouting. So another time, baby, honey, is that you? Nadine, honey, is that you? Seems like every time I get you, I was something new. Downtown searching for, looking all around, saw me in the other back, living downtown. Call over taxi, been up everybody's step, with a $20 bill, don't catch that yellow cab. Nadine, honey, is that you? Nadine, honey, is that you? Seems like every time I get you, you're always up to something new. You move around like a wave of summer breeze. Go, drive, go, catch a full breeze. Moving through the traffic like a mountain cavalier. Getting out the taxi window, trying to make it on you. Nadine, honey, is that you? Nadine, honey, is that you? Seems like every time I see you, darling, you're something new.
So you're going to hear this fill, you've heard this fill a few times. So drum set revolves around two main things. There's a time pattern that, for example, we were just playing this time pattern. repetitive, over and over the same thing, and keep time steady. And then we have fills, which fill in little spaces. So a lot of those previous scoops that just played the Mississippi, Texas fill. Seems fitting for the blues. Mississippi, Texas. So up next is Daniel. How are you, Daniel? You were going to do your fill feature first. Daniel came to me last semester, and I tell you what, he's got a lot of things going on, including this ambidextrous thing going, which at least 2 or 3 of my other students have the same thing. It's like, yeah, which hand do you use predominantly? It doesn't really matter. And I go, oh my gosh, I want to strangle you. I'm teasing, I don't really do that. But it's amazing things. So some of them play open-handed, meaning that their left hand will be leading on the hi-hat versus their right hand crossing over. And some of them, it doesn't really matter, they just do either. So after we do the fill feature, we're going to play 2 songs. The first one is called Texas Flood by none other than Stevie Ray Vaughan, and he's from Texas. The second one we're going to do is called Them Changes, which is another one of my favorite songs by a guy named Buddy Miles, who was just funky drummer from the 1960s and 70s. So first, the fill feature. Daniel, take it away. Recount. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. drum set this semester. That was called the slow blues. It's a slower song, slow blues. The next one will be a rock style. We played quite a few rock styles and a few two-beat patterns. And then later you'll hear some shuffles and some rumbas and other things that are commonly used with the blues. So this one's Them Changes, and this is a rock style. Hey, Mikey.
Yeah?
You didn't learn that from Buddy Miles Band originally, did you? Or did you?
Well, I stole some of it from somebody else.
Yeah. Is it Stevie Winwood in there somewhere too?
A little bit. Winwood, some Allman, and a couple other guys.
A lot of other blues folks doing that one. Okay. Hey, AJ, how are you? Good. So AJ's going to play his fill feature, of course. And then we're going to go into a song called Green Scallions. No, I meant Green Onions. So during our rehearsals, it became colorfully known as Green Scallions. It's called Green Onions, and you might recognize it from the movie called The Sandlot. It's called The Sandlot. Yeah, it's a great movie. It's a great movie. And actually, when we started to practice this, AJ and I, he said, I know that song. It's from The Sandlot. I was like, that's right, I forgot about that. So let's do your fill feature first, AJ. Make sure everything's ready to go, and when you're ready, turn into it. Ready, go.
If you're counting historical notes, this was the first organ piece I ever learned once I bought my first Hammond B3. I figured that I had to start somewhere, and that was where I started.
Yeah, this song features the organ. His name was Booker T, and I guess there's an Indiana connection there. He went to school here in Indiana. Is that true?
That's true. He went to school at IU, and he was in the same class, one of his music classes. He was also in the same class that a local music teacher, Sandy Cox, was in.
You know Standy, I know that for sure. I see you up there. All right, so this is called Green Onions by Booker T and the MGs.
One, two, three.
Ben is up next. All right, so Ben's going to do his little feature, and then we're going to play a song, another Chuck Berry song called Sweet Little 16. A little fact about this one, the Beach Boys came along and did a song called Surfin' USA, which almost is the exact same backup music, other than the lyrics, as Sweet Little 16. And Chuck Berry was like, hey, that's my song. And they were like, what? What are you talking about? And so eventually, through a bunch of court cases, he did get a little bit of money out of it, but not very satisfying. Definitely, they stole this song from the Beach Boys stole this basic premise of the song from Chuck Berry. Chuck Berry was the original, but it was a good hit both ways. So let's hear your fill feature first, Ben. Okay, so there's some exciting news at the Hawk household. Ben, what did you get for your birthday? You got a drum set. That's a pretty good birthday in my world, yeah. I think you also got some cool Legos. Yeah, that's worthy of applause. By the way, my parents are here. Julie and Koza right here from Alamosa, Colorado. My first drum set came about the same age that you got your first. Mine was Roger's set. It was I wish I still had it because it was a completely pro set. But it was the wrong color. It was the color of butcher blocks, so like laminated wood. And I was like, that's not cool. This is 1980s. I just went, I want a black drum set. I wish I had that drum set back. It was the coolest drum set ever. So here is Sweet Little 16. Four counts after the intro. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Really rocking in Boston. Got to have about a half a million brain autograph. I want to build a picture, get some of my one. I'm so excited. Want to look at the ground. What my yeah, I know.
Okay, so the band's going to play a few for you. So these are songs by a band called Government Mule. Government Mule is a progressive rock band. It comes from the Southern rock tradition. Southern rock as bands like Leonard Skinner, the Allman Brothers, oh gosh, just name all the bands that are in the South is Gonna Do It Again by Charlie Daniels. Charlie Daniels Band, Wet Willie, gosh, who am I missing in there? Oh, it's ZZ Top, Dixie Dregs, all these Southern rock bands. Some of them were very, usually were very progressive in their musicianship. And so we're going to do a little government mule stuff, just to get a little more connection with Warren Haynes, the lead vocalist and guitar player for Government Mule. He was in the Allman Brothers song. Am I mistaken that? Right? Okay, cool. So this first one's called Thorazine Shuffle. Oh, I'm sorry. Out of order. Bad Little Doggy first. Thanks. Bad Little Doggy. Next one is actually, I said these in the wrong order. This next one's called Thorazine Shuffle, and this one has a very odd timing to it, and a really infectious and great bass line.
You gotta let the monster inside of you. Let it come on out. Come on out and play. So right back and watch me now. Oh yeah. Show you how it's done.
Riss is up next. Riss is going to play a shuffle for us, a blues shuffle. This one's called Sweet Home Chicago, written by none other than the famous Robert Johnson. Robert Johnson was the blues man who brought the historical significance to, he didn't know it during his lifetime, but he brought the historical significance to the crossroads, and going to the crossroads and selling your soul for something in your life. And it was thought that he did this in his life to be a great guitar player, a great bluesman. Whether he did or not is not my judge, but the idea, it started with Robert Johnson. He wrote Sweet Home Chicago. We're going to play it as a shuffle, Chicago style. First, your fill teacher. saw some of you singing to that one. I didn't see you singing to Throw As You Shuffle, but Sweet Home Chicago, yes. This one's called Messing with the Kid. This is a Junior Wells song. Junior Wells was a harp player and a singer. And also he had another famous guitar player. He had a guitar player that was famous in his band too, named I just lost his name. Buddy Guy. Buddy Guy. A living legend. Here we go. This is called Messing with the Kid. This is 2 in, 3 out. Hey, buddy. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Well, what's this I hear all around town? People say you're gonna put me down. Oh no. Look at what you did. What you want? I'm gonna mess with you. Well, I hear you're better. You don't play. Say what I mean and I mean what I say. Yeah, yeah. Look at what you did. Now what you want, I'm gonna invest with you. Well, I got some news for you. You wanna find out it's true. Go down and you wake up the blue. Oh yeah. Look at what you did. Now what you want, I come and mess with you. Call it yourself, you go round town. Tell everybody that you're putting it down. Yeah, yeah. Look at what you did. Now what you want, I'll come and mess with you.
Good. Blues rumba, that's that style. It's called the blues rumba. Not to be confused with the Cuban rumba. Not the same, but borrowed from. Next up is Nathan. Nathan's going to play his fill feature and then go into 2 songs. The first one is, oh my gosh, I almost said. This one's a big one. We have to explain it. We've got explaining to do. He's going to play Wipeout. Yeah, it's going to be great. So Wipeout, you're like, that's not a blues song. Well, guess what? The surf rockers also played blues changes. They did. They're just like, yeah, we can kind of pick that up. That's another example of a genre that borrowed from the blues. So we'll play Wipeout. And then after that, we're going to play a song called Two Rolling Stones by Robin Trout. First, your fill feature. All right, Owen's up next, and Phil featured, and then on into some ZZ Top songs. And so we're going to segue from one right into the next. The first one is called LaGrange, which is a place in Texas. And then we're going to go right into Jesus Left Chicago. So much like that last song that was just played, you saw some different blues styles all within the same song. So that last one ended with slow blues, but it was kind of doing a rockin' thing before that. And we'll start this one. The first song is a rock shuffle, and it'll end with Jesus Left Chicago, Slow Blues. This one's fun. Okay, so what's that? Yeah, we'll do the feature first. Ready? So the fill feature, we've come up together with a little duet. So this is our fill feature together. Owen and I.
California, look for Valentine.
So next up is Simon. So we've got 3 more, and I'm going to invite you all as Simon gets up and ready to play. Go ahead and stand up and introduce yourself to somebody. Stretch just for a quick second. We're not going to try to make this too long. But yeah, introduce yourself to somebody new, and stretch for just a moment, and we'll be right back in like 1 minute. Announcements. First of all, we'll acknowledge Eric and Diane Schmidt and Angie and Dan Dickman. Are you here, by the way? I thought I saw you earlier, sister. Yes. Thank you for these folks. They were sponsors of this recital. Where's Angie and Dan? There you go. Thank you, guys. And also thanks to Carla and Rissa for the cinnamon rolls the other night. They were delicious. And thanks to Carla for organizing and helping with the reception that's going to follow this. Derek, thank you back in the back row for doing video. That's a big deal. Let's give a big round of applause for that. Yes, the band for being such great friends, of course. Summer lessons will begin on sorry, I'm going to say this correctly. Summer lessons start on June 5th, and there won't be any more lessons after tonight for the month of May. So, thank you very much. There'll be one last final announcement before our last performer, but otherwise, here we go. This is Simon on this fill feature. John is going to do two songs for us. The first one's a Muddy Waters song called King Bee, and the other one's a Booker T and William Bell song called Born on the Bad Side. We're doing the version by Cream, so yeah. Okay, so we're going to start with King Bee. Here we go, guys.
been dancing like a frog. It wasn't bad. I wouldn't have no love at all. I wouldn't have no love at all.
Mike's going to get up and play a Sonny Thompson song popularized by another one of the Kings, Freddie King, and it's called Tore Down. Eric Clapton also performed it. That's probably the most popular version these days. And then I'm going to sing a song called She Got the Cave with you. That'll be wild. So, but first, your fill feature. Let's start with that.
like mine. Never wrong. You in the morning, sleeping too. Every time you leave, I get mad at you. I'm torn down, almost down to the ground. Why do I feel like this when my baby can't let me down? On my mind, love like brown, out of sight, and I hold you in, wanted to. I don't believe that your love is true. I'm torn down, almost down to the ground. Why do I feel like this, baby, can't be found?
Alright, here we go. She got the Katy. By the way, the Katy is a railroad line. They used to run from Texas up to Kansas and also hit Missouri. It was called the K and the T line on the stock exchange, but then it just became known as the Katy, K-A-T-Y. So this is a Taj Mahal song. Not too slow. Here we go, from the top. She got the cake and left me a mule to ride. She got the cake and left me a mule to ride. Now my baby got the cake, she left me a mule to ride. The train pulled out, I was gone behind. The crazy I heard. Hey, thanks so much. I know this is a long recital. We've got one more fill feature. This is Nathaniel. We saved the best for last. Isn't that right, Nathaniel? Oh, yeah. So these guys are chomping at the bit, probably to leave for home pretty soon, because finals are nearing the end, if they aren't already ended maybe today. But if you're sticking around for commencement, they're still around for a little bit longer. When you headed home there, Mike, you here for a while? Okay. Yeah, Simon, you headed out soon? All right. Yeah, okay, so you guys are going together. All right, so this is Nathaniel. He'll play his fill feature, and then we'll go into the final song of the recital. It's called Fool in the Rain. And it's by Led Zeppelin. And it's called the Halftime Shuffle. So first your fill feature, let's go.
Downtown, another 10 minutes longer.
Good job. Thanks for coming. Thanks to Earlham College. Thanks for Mike Jordan, Aaron Keenan, Steve Matthews, Brian, and Brandy Baker. Thanks so much for being here. There's a reception out that way, and we'll see you in June. Good job.